Okay, boys and girls, for this activity, you're going to need your dry erase board and your dry erase marker, so make sure you have that. We're not going to use it right at the very beginning, but we're going to use it as we get on into the video, so make sure you have that close. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to go and get that. This is our spelling code for the letter S. S. Do you remember what sound S makes? S makes the S sound. Remember Sammy the Snake is our Phonics character for S? So S makes the S sound. Remember I said you need your dry erase board and your marker? Well, here it comes. If you hear the letter S in a word I say, you need to write the letter S. So let's practice it to begin with. For the S, it's a little magic C. We turn and we go curve the other direction. So we're not writing the uppercase S. We are just practicing our lowercase s right now. So it's a little magic C. We turn and we go the other direction. So I'm going to erase this. And then I want you now to make the S anytime you hear it. Here we go. The first one is sat. Does sat begin with the S sound? Yes, it does. It makes the S like Sammy the Snake does. So sat begins with the S. So I want you to make your lowercase s. And then since you did such a good job finding the S sound, give yourself a smiley face right there. The next word is pass. Pass. Oh, it has the S at the end of it, doesn't it? Not at the beginning, but at the end. And you were able to hear it at the end. So make your letter S, your lowercase s, is a small magic C, tone and curve the other way. And give yourself a smiley for hearing that S at the end of pass. The next word is Sam. Sam. Did you hear that S? Did you hear Sammy the Snake at the beginning? Sam. Make that S. And Sam is a name, so we're going to make the uppercase S. Big curve, tone, and a big curve the other way. And give yourself a smiley for hearing Sammy the Snake at the beginning of Sam. Okay, the next one is bug. Bug. Did you hear Sammy the Snake anywhere in there? No. So give yourself a smiley for knowing that Sammy the Snake was not in bug. Good job. Now, the next one is sun. Sun. Do you hear Sammy the Snake there at the beginning? Write your S. It's a little C. Turn and go the other way. And then you're going to give yourself a smiley because you heard Sammy the Snake at the beginning of sun. Okay, now here's the next word. Soup. Soup. Did you hear him go S at the beginning of that? Soup. Make your little magic C, turn and curve the other way, and then make your smiley because you heard Sammy the Snake at the beginning of soup. Okay, here's another one. Sock. Sock. Did you hear Sammy again? Yes, sock. Make your little S. Your lowercase s is a little magic C. Tone and tone the other direction. And give yourself a smiley for hearing Sammy at the beginning of sock. Here's the last word where we're listening for the S. Ready? pill, pill. Did you hear this, Sammy the Snake? No, so give yourself a smiley for knowing that Sammy the Snake was not in that word. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about, the next letter is our T. T. Remember, this is Timothy the Taggle. It's the T, and he says t t t. T is also for total. So now we're going to listen for Timothy. T t t. And I still have my S's on one side. I just flipped my board over because that way I didn't have to take the time to erase it. And then we can erase it when the video's finished. So let's listen for Timothy the Taggle's t t t sound. And remember how we write his lowercase letter. It's a big line down. We go up and we cross it. And that is how we write the lowercase t. Okay, so let's listen. The first word is top. Top. Did you hear Timothy's T at the beginning of that? Top. Write his letter. Lowercase t, big line down, cross it, and give yourself a smiley because you heard Timothy the Taggle at the beginning of that word. Here's the next one. Remember, we're listening for the t t t sound. Ready? Sock. Sock. Timothy the Taggle wasn't in that one, was he? There was not a t t t. So give yourself a smiley for knowing that Timothy the Taggle sound t was not in the word sock. Okay, here's the next one. Tie. Tie. Did you hear Timothy at the beginning of that? Tie. Make his lowercase t. Big line down, and then we cross it. And give yourself a smiley because you knew that Timothy was at the beginning of tie. Here's another one. Toe. Toe. Did you hear the t t t at the beginning of toe? Make that lowercase t, big line down, back up, cross it, give yourself a smiley because you knew he was at the beginning of toe, that it started with a t sound. Good job. Now here's the next word. Pig. Pig. Timothy is not in the word pig, is he? Nope. So give yourself a smiley for knowing that Timothy is not in the word pig. Pig does not have t t t in it. Okay, here's the next one. Tom. Tom. Did you hear that? Now, Tom is a name, so we always use the uppercase letter in a name. So let's make our uppercase T this time. Ready? Big line down, and then we go across the top, and we make our uppercase T. And give yourself a smiley for knowing that Timothy the Taggle sound was in Tom. Here is the next word. Ready? Sun. Sun. Remember, we're listening for the t t sound now. Is t in sun? No. Give yourself a smiley because you knew Timothy the Taggle's t was not in sun. Good job. Now here's the last word. Toss. Toss. Do you hear the t? You hear Timothy sound there? Okay, make your lowercase t, big line down, and then we cross it. And give yourself a smiley because you knew that Timothy sound t was in toss. Good job, boys and girls. Thank you for listening today, and I will see you in the next video.